Alright, y'all, we got another one. We over here at Wendy's. It's 14 bucks. I think it's 5 miles, so a little better than half. We got Wendy's and we got a Chipotle order to pick up. So it's a double pickup. We gonna get in here and see if it's done. Grab us some ice while we in here. And this one is for PJ. Alright, y'all, the one for PJ was ready. So I'm gonna just grab some ice and then we're gonna head over to Chipotle. Chipotle is right next door, so it's super close. It ain't a far ride. So it shouldn't take us a minute. As long as the order is ready at Chipotle, then we can get both of these done maybe in like 10 minutes or so. All right, let's get back in the car and we'll get back to it. All right, y'all, so we in the whip. We gonna get over here to Chipotle. It is like one plaza over, so we might hit the street or go around the building. We probably hit the street. Traffic moved along pretty smoothly there. So we'll be able to turn out pretty quick. And like I said, this next one is right next door basically. Over to the next plaza. And we'll grab this one. And I'm thinking they probably, both orders probably headed towards Poland maybe. Let's say 5 miles total. So probably less than 5 miles for the drop off. It was 14 bucks, 2 orders. We just left, or we just hit 6 o'clock, so we don't have to call the 1450 our first trip in the 6 to 7 o'clock hour because we didn't get it before now. The last trip it was $9, and the $9 trip was, you know, a little quick two miler, but we got this one next. So this one says 609. Chipotle notorious for not being ready too, but we're gonna get in here and see if it's ready. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all, this is Chipotle, Boardman, Ohio. We got Joe J to get out of here. Like I said, hopefully it's ready. It's a couple orders on the wall. Hopefully one of these orders is already, and we just grab it and go. Ain't gonna have no wait time. I assume it's the Joe Joe. So we gonna grab that one and get out of here. So we got that one, y'all, and we gonna head over to the drop off. The first drop off is 5 minutes away, 1.8 miles. So that ain't bad. We'll get that one dropped off, and then it shouldn't be no more than a couple miles to the next one after that. So let's get in here and get y'all on the dashboard, and we'll get these 2 orders delivered. All right, y'all. All right, y'all, so we got those. We in the car, and 1.8 is the first drop off. Looked like we headed towards Poland. I figured we'd be headed towards Poland. It's a little challenging getting out of this parking lot. People ain't really the nicest in this intersection, but we gonna try to squeeze through here and go over to the other side. Cause like I said, we going around the corner, so we made it through there successfully. And we gonna head towards Poland now. Away, so this should be quick. Might be in Struthers or in Youngstown, because it looks like it's gonna have us turn on South Ave, so we gonna make the cut right here through Bristlewood, so we ain't gotta deal with the light on South Ave and get stuck, since it ain't got us going to Poland. So we can just work this area like this. To try to avoid that light on South Avenue, make our trip or drop off a little quicker. Look like if we good, we could get both of these dropped off within 15 minutes of the first hour, and we shouldn't be too far from our zone. So we should be all right with these trips. So it was $14.50, I think, for 2 trips. Like I said, it ain't bad, but that ain't great either. Like I said, everything you get is going to be $20 an hour or more. So these $14.50 for 2 trips. We got lucky because both orders were ready, but you don't always get that lucky. A lot of times you pick one order up and then have to wait 10-20 minutes for the next order. So this one was conveniently able to get. Taking 2 orders, you get used to the restaurant, to your area, and then you can decide on whether it's worth taking some orders sometime or not. There's some orders that I won't take because I know that it's just, like I say, some orders I just don't take because I know there's going to be a challenge to excuse me, to get them both in adequate time. So, like I say, the more you do this, the more you get used to it, and you can decide which ones is good for you or which ones may be a pain in the butt to take. You know what I mean? So it just all depends. Like I say, this one it wasn't too bad because both orders was ready, so I ain't complaining too much about that. And we ain't too far outside of our zone right now. We'll see how far this next one taking us. We're gonna go on this little back street right across Matthews Road. It's I don't believe it's an outlet off of this street, so we're gonna be probably coming right back out from this same direction, but see the second one being too much further from here. This may be considered Youngstown or Boardman. Like I said, Midlothian is like the cutoff, but when you get over in some of these neighborhoods, the way the line is drawn, sometimes it's Youngstown, sometimes it's Boardman. So, look like, yeah, we'll be able to make the block on this one. I have delivered here before. It's been a while, but I have delivered to this house. So, we're gonna leave this one right on their front porch, and we'll be right back to it. So our next one only 1.6 miles away, so it'll be a quick drop off, 4 minutes, which ain't bad. And we gonna head back towards where we just came from, it looked like, and should take us right out of here. This street, the way it's set up, it swing back around both ways, so it ain't too hard of a little neighborhood to navigate. I don't know what they're doing over here. It looks like my girl from the east side, John's sister, but I don't know what they're doing over here in this parking lot. Alright, we headed for our second drop off. The second drop off, we're gonna be going down Matthews Road, so we're gonna switch lanes as soon as they get past us. It's a little in a rush to stop at that red light, but maybe they enjoy stopping at red lights. I had something to text before when they got there. I don't know. Some people just drive weird like that. So we on Matthews Road, and this one is headed towards Struthers. So we'll see only 1.3 miles. We still be in our zone, like I said. We'll be a quarter after 6. So we should get a chance to get another order. Hopefully it's a good order that we can get done in a small amount of time to keep us from let us make some money, more than 20 an hour for this hour from 6 to 7. Roundabout, and then go down about a half a mile, and we should be in our drop-off area. Like I said, they put this roundabout here maybe about 12 years ago. There used to be a traffic light. They Things change quickly around here. Alright, so it's gonna have us go back up in the back streets just a little bit, so the area code for this area is Poland. A Poland zip code. Area code, zip code it is. But it's all pretty much Struthers and Youngstown. Like I said, it's just the way the lines is drawn, so you get the benefit of having a Poland address if you live over here. Which if you're applying for, loans or different things, you know how that works, the zip code come into play. But this ain't a super expensive neighborhood, A lot of houses probably built over here in the late 60s, 70s, maybe a couple from the 80s, but older homes. I've delivered back in here before. I don't know if I delivered to this particular address. I know the house on the corner on the left we have delivered to before, but it's been a while.
The only instructions added by the customer is to leave the order at the door.
Alright, I think it's this one with the porch light on. So, I don't see the address, but from the picture it's calling it the corner house. This might be their first time getting delivered to, so we're gonna leave this on the porch, y'all, and we'll be right back. So that one is delivered, and it was actually $14.27. The Chipotle people, like I said, this may be a new one because they didn't have a picture or anything, but they tip real good, $9.02. The Wendy's people only tip $3, so not really that good of a tipper on the Wendy's people, and DoorDash did $2.25 on that one, so $14.27, y'all. All right, but we gonna get back to our zone. Like I said, we ain't too far outside of it. We right here in Poland almost, so we get back over here as soon as we get another one. We'll get back to it. Like I said, this is the edge of Struthers, Poland, and Youngstown. This edge over here of the city. So you can end up in Youngstown City Schools if you looking for a place over here, or Struthers schools or Poland schools, just depending on what block you live on. And where the transportation, how you get back and forth to the schools or whatever. So we pretty much gonna take the same way up we came down. Like I said, we right here by Poland. We can either go around a roundabout and take the third exit and go back to Youngstown Poland Road, but we're gonna take the first exit and go back towards South Avenue and try to get in our zone and get another one. All right, y'all, as soon as we get something else, I'll be right back with y'all.